Shift colors underway. The 30th annual NHB Cup from Huntington Beach Sports Complex. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg Porter for George Landman Video Sports Productions. It is going to be the girls under 11 category, and this match features Real's SoCal Black versus LA Football Club. Let's get the Real SoCal Black lineup. First of all, the team administrator is Diane Feingold, and the head coach is Kevin Madden. The keeper will be Annie Chambers in the first half. Number 2 at sweeper is Laurel Graff, that is. Number 3 at forward or midfield is Michaela Bush. Number 4, of course, is Annie Chambers. Number 5 at center mid or forward is Milana Kasmer. Number 6 at mid or defender is Eloise Hendricks. Number 7 at midfield or defender is Rachel Julius. Number 8 at right or left or center mid is Rachel Feingold. Number 9, who is not here, is Jordan Bradbury. Number 10 at center mid or defender is Megan Demijohn. Number 11 at forward is Madison Rudder. Number 12 at defender or stopper is Catherine or Katie Sasha. Number 15 at forward or mid is Eva Klein. Number 18 at defender is Brooke Stark. Number 20 at forward or midfield is Mackenzie Hall. Number 21 at midfield is Natalie Weinberg. And number 23 at defender is Nikki Nicolette Volante. And that's the lineup for Real's SoCal Black. Okay, now let's get that lineup for the LAFC. They are head coached by Lewis Hunt, and the team administrator is Scott Dopke. The keeper will be Mia Fernandez, number 1. Number 2 at center mid is Devin Jack. Number 3 at forward is Cassandra Bermudez. Number 4 at center mid, a forward position, is Catherine Sheehy. Number 5 at defender or midfield is Cami Dopke. Number 6 at forward is Kelly Crowley. Number 7 at forward is Sloan Askins. Number 8 at center defender is Alexis Schultz. Number 9 at midfield, and she's not here today, that's Tiffany Menendez. Number 10 at midfield is Brittany Gutierrez. Number 13 at sweeper or center defender is Nada Martinez. Number 14 at left mid is Megan Riley. Number 17 at right defender is Dylan Harrow. And number 22 at mid or forward is Alexandra Trister. And we'll be right back with the starting of this match in just a moment. On a cloudless afternoon here from the Huntington Beach Sports Complex. This match is set to get underway between LAFC and Real SoCal Black. Real SoCal Black is going from right to left on your picture screen, and LAFC is going from left to right. 25-minute halves. And the girls under 11, and we are underway. As LAFC want to push it back to their own defensive half and then strike it forward, as we're looking for Sloan Askins there in the central. But now the defenders, Real SoCal Black, going to have to retreat back now. Laurel Graff, the sweeper, on a near side. And that ball is out of play. It'll be a throw in for Real SoCal. Real SoCal from the Ventura County area, and LAFC from the La Cañada, Pasadena area. Most of the girls reside. Touch there in the central there by Gutierrez. And on the near side, as LAFC have to retreat back in their own defensive third now. And a push toward the central for Gutierrez. who pushes it up forward to her teammate. That's Megan Riley. Riley now on the move. Riley on a run on the far side. Being pressured there very nicely by Katie Sasha. And that counterattack went awry. On the far side, though, LAFC still on a soccer ball, and they give it away now to the blue and black of Real SoCal. And from their own defensive half, they push up to midfield with only 3 in the deep back for LAFC. And they're able to stop that advance and get a counter going the other way now. That's Treaster on the near side. And she couldn't control it. It went out of play, but now here's Alexander Treaster again, getting it over to Gutierrez. And she drives it towards the 18-yard box, but no problem for the keeper, Annie Chambers. And Chambers drives it up to central, looking for Casmer. Casmer now trying to pursue it. It's on the foot of Nada Martinez. Martinez under a lot of pressure as Casmer chasing her down, and then Martinez is able to drive it down the left side. We got our teammates still trying to push up there, and at midfield they have it now, and a run on the far side for Catherine Sheehy. And Sheehy met with resistance there, could not go any further. Nice job in his space by Real SoCal. Brooke Stark is over there in that space. And now, of course, her teammate Weinberg is over there.
Now slide over, Eloise. Slide over.
Fine goal with a drive, and now to the wide side as they push up. Milana Casmer. Casmer getting it over to her teammate, Demijohn. In the central. LAFC trying to do something with it, and it goes out of play, and LAFC is going to have the throw in. On the near side, Eloise Hendricks trying to keep them from going in their own half of the field. And another chest trap, and out over to Hendricks. Hendricks was looking for a teammate. It went right by her. And then the LAFC with a long ball. Here's an early ball coming way off her line. And making the save is Chambers. That was at the top of the box. Almost could not grab it with 2 hands. But she did and made a nice play. Martinez has to retreat back towards their 18-yard box. And on the near side now. And a whistle. And it'll be a free kick now for LAFC. 0-0 your score. Maybe about 8 minutes gone or so here in the first half of action. Got a good breeze going from right to left on your picture screen, coming from the west. So obviously LAFC has to deal with that on their attempts. Try to get that ball in the back of the net. Now to the far side as they have a runner there, and that's Megan Riley. Riley on the run. Riley attacking in the 18-yard box, but nicely done by Laurel Graff, who was there, driving that ball outside the box. Devin Jack chasing it down for LAFC. However, now it's Real SoCal Black with it. It's 2v3, and she couldn't thread the needle that time. Milana Casmer trying to make that big through ball. On the other side, Megan Riley and LAFC still trying to get that ball in the box. And they got a runner toward the box, and then now they have a touch there just outside the box. And they're going to switch it to the near side to Treaster. And Treaster could not do anything with it, as good defense in the space by Real SoCal Black. However, LAFC will throw it in. Trying to get into the attacking third. No, they'll go out on top. Looking for Treaster. That ball did not reach her, and it was intercepted. Sent toward the central now. But here's Bermudez, Cassandra Bermudez, And she has trouble as she was pinched there and a steal. And that ball goes back. LAFC has it, but a pass is intercepted there to the far side. However, back on it again is Devin Jack. And she's got a teammate to push it forward. And now a nice early ball on the far side. And it was knocked out of play. Laurel Graff is being tough again over there. And it was lastly touched out by the LAFC. Past the goal line.
Substitution.
And we have wholesale substitutions for Real SoCal Black. Number 20 is in there, Mackenzie Hall. Number 7, Rachel Julius in there. Number 15, Eva Klein. Graff driving it up.
Well done, Eva.
Ava Klein now,
Open up now, Eva.
but losing the soccer ball. Now Klein has it again. Klein, who just came into the game, trying to control it on the near side. And it'll be a throw-in. Real SoCal Black on the near side, trying to work it out of their own defensive third. Having troubles as LAFC continues to put the pressure on. That ball knocked out of play. And it might be a foul. There's a foul on the play.
Free kick. Let's go.
And it's going to be a free kick now. Free kick for the blue and black. 0-0 score here in the first half. You're watching Girls Under 11, NHB, the 30th annual, right here at the Huntington Beach Sports Complex. That ball goes out of play at midfield. LAFC will throw it in.
Eva, can't go over your head, Eva.
On the near side. And I get a chance to see my microphone move towards me a little bit there. The LAFC will throw it in on the near side, trying to keep it going, but they can't. Ava Klein was there. And now going back the other way as they head to the attacking third, Mackenzie Hall. Mackenzie Hall on the move. Hall, her centering pass. Hall now, another try. And it does wind off on a foot, and it's a little bit awry of the near post. A shot by Rachel Julius. And so now it'll be a goal kick. Nice little quick attack that time, but they just couldn't quite get a better shot on it. Did Real SoCal Black. So now it's going to be a throw-in. And I believe that's Real SoCal Black going to throw it in. It is. As you see over there, they play baseball here at this sports complex. Trying to get into the attacking third. Now off the intercept, now a try again on the near post and just awry. Mia Fernandez gives way to her teammate to drive it on the far side, the left side of the offense, and they've got an early ball, but retreating back quickly is Laurel Graff. Laurel Graff now trying to defend again with her teammates, and they do a fine job that time of putting a lot of pressure on Rachel Julius, or rather Sloan Askins, who was trying to make a move.
Come on, move up, move up.
Now it's back to Devin Jack. Jack trying to get it toward the 18-yard box, but Graff has it. Graff again on another strike of it. However, LAFC tried to go down to Central with it. It was intercepted, and it now comes over here to the near side. Two players chasing after it, and they still have it, LAFC now. Still trying to keep the attack going. Trying to process their offensive big play to get a goal. Ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in. LAFC. Treaster. On the near side, it goes out of play again. At midfield, and that ball driven out of play. Real SoCal Black won the Pateadores Cup. They were finalists in the CVU Tournament of Champions tournament. And they also fared very well in the North versus South San Luis Obispo tournament. LAFC now got to run toward the 18-yard box now with Sheehy drawing it back. Sheehy trying to, and she hung on to it too long as she was dispossessed that time. Nice job by Brooke Stark into space. Sheehy was trying to make a move, but as she tried to hold on to the soccer ball one more second, Brooke Stark said, "It's mine," and kept her from doing anything over on that far side. In that last sequence, that ball past the goal line now by LAFC, so it'll be a goal kick for Real SoCal Black. 0-0 your score. And let's see which direction they decide to go with the offense here. And they're going to go to the right side. But unfortunately, nobody to be able to strike it for Real SoCal Black, and a give way for a throw-in toward the 18-yard box. And there was a whistle, and they kind of thought that it was in this field, but it was not. It goes out of play. LAFC will throw it in.
Sorry, is that our chair? Where's the chair?
Megan Riley now, and it goes out of play again. LAFC, which direction do they want to go? They want to go towards that attacking third. Now off the bounce, Sloan Askins trying to get to it. Can't quite do it. Nicely done in the space. They have a lot of numbers right there. Ava Klein sending it up. But here's Askins now trying to make the move. And they're after that soccer ball. Graff doing a fine job not allowing Askins to make that move with it. And great job in the space by Real SoCal Black. And you can tell why they've been successful in tournaments most recently. Not allowing the striker for the other team to try to get anything going. Making it very tough. Mackenzie Hall on the near side. Hall keeping it in. On the central attack and retreating back, and now the blue and black want to try to put some pressure on. To the far side. And that ball goes out of play. Nil-nil your score. Real SoCal Black now the throw in. And it's in the box. Momentarily they still have it now. On the top of the box now. Rachel Julius. And that was intercepted and sent upfield. And it'll be a substitution as fresh players are going to come in for Real SoCal Black.
And also LAFC.
And for LAFC now, they're going to make some substitutions also. Rachel Feingold to come in. Madison Rudder for Real SoCal Black. Kelly Crowley in for LAFC.
17 LAFC.
And also Dylan Harrow is in for LAFC. 0-0 your score, as they will have LAFC will have a goal kick. And Real SoCal Black want to try to keep the ball in their half of the field, as they've had to play in their own defensive half quite a bit so far in this first half. That ball driven up forward towards midfield, and it goes out of play, so Real SoCal Black will be able to keep it going here as they throw it in. On the far side, knocked out again by LAFC. Throw over there, and it's this time knocked out by Real SoCal Black. Casmer knocking it out, a throw in for LAFC. Askins trying to get to it, can't do it. Graff is there. Beautiful play. Down to central now. Nada Martinez, the sweeper, again has it. Trying to get to it. It gets by her now. Ava Klein now in the box. Couldn't quite get another strike on it. And there's a player for Real SoCal Black that's going to come out. Got injured on that last play. And coming in now is Brittany Gutierrez. Was that Megan Demijohn? Okay, it was Megan Demijohn that came in for Real SoCal Black. Looking at the wrong page there, but I did have a number 10. LAFC looking for Sloan Askins, and let's see what we have. I guess it's the incorrect throw-in, so now Real SoCal going to try to attacking third there in the corner, going after it, Mackenzie Hall.
Get him down there, girls. Get him down there.
And it went past the goal line, so it's going to be a goal kick. LAFC still playing in their half of the field. Driven up forward on the near side, trying to keep it in. Was Volante, Nicolette Volante. And now here's Mackenzie Hall, Ava Klein with Hall trying to do something there on the near side, having a struggle as LAFC pushing up forward. Ava Klein on the near side, she had too much pace on the ball that time for her. Kelly Crawley was chasing it down too for LAFC. Volante will throw it in. I guess Crawley touched it last. That ball driven all the way down the near side. It'll be a throw-in. Real SoCal Black, and they got a substitution coming in now.
Jules and Ava.
A couple of players coming in now for Real SoCal Black.
Laurel, center mid. Center mid, go. Come on, let's go.
Catherine and Katie Sasha is coming in, and Natalie Weinberg is in the ball game now.
You can do it, Laurel.
On the near side, LAFC trying to chase it down.
We do everything. Defense, mid, score goals, left or right. We just all over the field, okay? Come on, sweetie. Come on, switch it. Look at now. Oh, go get it.
At midfield, a collision. And let's see what we got. We got a free kick. Real SoCal Black's going to have that free kick. Just a few yards from midfield.
Take it. You go. We got Katie, go, whatever. Hey, Katie. Just Nikki, run. Wait for Nikki. Wait for Nikki. Wait for Nikki. Nikki, stay closer. Come on. Go to goal.
Sasha.
Come on, sweetie, get it.
Toward the central now. Volante was trying to chase it down, but they got it around her all the way upfield using her speed. Is Sheehy. Sheehy now being marked heavily. Tripped up was Sheehy, but there's no call and taken away. Sheehy either was tripped or tripped on her own, but either way, that play was play on by the center ref.
Help on both sides.
Askins was trying to do something with it, couldn't get to it, and it's pushed up to the center circle now. And that's Mackenzie Hall. Hall was trying to get it to her teammate, Casmer, but it never got there as Martinez. And Ada Martinez took it away. However, now retreating back is Brooke Stark doing a fine job over there, along with Sasha. They kick it out of play, and LAFC is going to throw it in. Winding our way towards halftime. Still 0-0 here in the first half. LAFC now, they trying to get another subsequent touch on it and get it toward the box, but they can't. Nice job done in the space. And knocked out of play LAFC. Both teams' defenders have done a fine job of not allowing either team to get a good quality shot. Any attacking third now, but there's going to be a substitution for Real SoCal Black before a throw-in by them. Eloise Hendricks comes into the contest now. And a throw-in in the attacking third for Real SoCal Black. See what they can do here. And their offensive chance. Got it into Graff. Graff, who's pushed all the way up from the back, now will have to retreat back. Askins getting it to her teammate, and it's off of Askins. And going to be a throw-in for LAFC. Very few moments left to go here in the first half. It goes out of play on the near side. Throwing it in was Kelly Crowley. Looking for Askins. Number 7, Sloan Askins has it. Sloan Askins and then takes a shot, and that will go off the side of the net. The center ref about ready to call the end of the first half. Annie Chambers sets it up. And the ball to driven out of their own 18-yard box. Hall getting it towards the central. They're trying to get around those players of the deep back. Putting pressure on it is Casmer. Casmer still trying to chase it down. Pushing up from the way back is Graff. And in the deep back, they do a fine job for LAFC to get it out of danger and push it back up to midfield. And that's one of the things, again, as I say, both the teams have done a fine job of keeping that ball from having a good quality chance from the opposing team of getting into the back of the net. They've made the strikers and the attackers from the opposing team have a tough chance to make things happen. They've stood real tall in the deep back. But somebody's going to find a way around the things that both teams have been able to do. It's not going to be easy, but we'll see what happens as both coaches make their adjustments for the second half. Or will we have a score right before the end of the first half? Still 0-0. Real SoCal Black from the far side touchline. Trying to do something in the attacking third. Over to Laurel Graff for a touch. Into the corner. Rachel Feingold trying to get it. A look again by the center ref at his watch. Well, you know it's getting real close. They have a throw in again and running out of time. Graff past the goal line. Could not get it to a teammate there towards that 6-yard box. Or in the 18-yard box and towards that 6-yard box. Martinez. And that is the end of the first half. You'll be seeing what the coaches will be talking about to their players at halftime. And then we'll all be geared up for the second half of an exciting match here at the Huntington Beach Sports Complex. Very competitive game in the first half between both teams. Real SoCal Black will be going from left to right, and LAFC will be going from right to left. Real SoCal Black will have the wind that they have to deal with going against them. They had the wind going for them in the first half, and LAFC will have the wind going for them this time. Gutierrez to the outside. LAFC intercepted now. And Mackenzie Hall trying to get to it. Could not.
Nobody out here. I don't need you out here.
Ava Klein.
Now move forward, Nick.
Megan Demijohn in the central there. And it's stolen away, and they have a runner on the far side, Kelly Crowley, but couldn't get to it. That ball had way too much pace on it here in the opening moments of the second half in a 0-0 match. And now from their own defensive half, Real SoCal Black will throw it in. It went just by Ava Klein, and it was headed up to Mackenzie Hall.
No, Mackenzie, play closer together, and both of you play closer to the ball.
Knocked out by LAFC. The one with the geometric designs, the world's most famous sport, football, as they call it in most countries, except for here, is soccer. Throw in LAFC, trying to get something going here in the early moments of the second half. A nice push out to the wide now, as that is Crowley, and it ends up over to the keeper, but no problem. Randy Chambers. Now on the near side, Cassandra Bermudez throwing it in. Bermudez, her pass intercepted. A nice touch there by Devin Jack, and now a teammate trying to get it to Sloan Askins, but it had too much pace, but they get a shot anyway. And a save is made by Chambers. Chambers trying to get it up to midfield, but they intercept it. As Brittany Gutierrez was there, number 10, and it goes out. As they try to get something going in the far side, in the attacking third. Somebody's happy on a field right next to us as a goal was scored. Sloan Askins would love to try to do just that with her teammate there, getting it out to Crowley. Crowley on it. Crowley still on it. Threads the needle over to Askins. Askins now getting it over to Gutierrez, and it goes past the goal line. So they do get some touches that time, but just couldn't quite get the shot that they wanted, did LAFC. And a lot of that is due to the positioning and play of Real SoCal Black. Laurel Graff driving it up from her defensive third. That ball is switched to the far side, and now down to central. As on it is Casmer, Milana Casmer, and now she's got Mackenzie Hall. Hall on the soccer ball. There goes Martinez again. And that ball goes out of play.
Rachel, get closer to the ball.
And it'll be a throw-in. Dylan Haro. Throw it in. Intercepted by Real SoCal Black now. Try to do something in the central. As Natalie Weinberg chasing it down. And nice job stopping the ball there and getting it to her teammate, Casmer. But Casmer wanted to find somebody on the outside, but nobody was there and gave it away. And on the near side. Weinberg again.
talking about it.
Looking for Kasmer.
The blue, you guys.
And now Graf sitting it in the box, looking for Kasmer, but coming out, making the save is Mia Fernandez. Nice decision by Mia to come off her line that time. Otherwise, they would have had a good chance to put it in the back of the net.
Natalie, quit kicking it too late. Put her name on every ball. Now give it a go. Give it back to her. There you go.
There's Graf now on looking for Weinberg on the near side. As you've seen throughout the course of the game, Graf is now playing at a different position, so to speak,
Good ball, Natty.
or pushing up a lot more from the way she did in the first half, creating some problems for LAFC.
Nice, Brookie, go girl!
Brooke Stark now
Offside.
in the corner. And an offsides call. So offsides. And so it's going to be a free kick. Real SoCal Black in their own half of the field trying to get something going here. Against the wind and the sun in their eyes as it continues to work its way, setting in the west. On a late afternoon game here at Huntington Beach Sports Complex. The day started off as we had an earlier game today. An AHB tournament. It was kind of overcast and that sun came out after about an hour or so. But it has been in the 70s and it has been very, very nice. Unlike last year in ANHB tournament when there was kind of some humidity and created some problems, a lot of heat. A lot more comfortable so far this year, and it probably would be conclude that way tomorrow. The throw-in LAFC now into the 18-yard box now. Askins was trying to get to it, but ended up knocking it past the goal line. And nice positioning that time by Real SoCal Black. And again, they avert another try by LAFC. The visitors from the Pasadena, La Cañada, Flint Ridge area to try to put one in the back of the net. Graf. And that ball knocked out of play. Real SoCal Black will take advantage of that one. And center ref says, hold up. He says you didn't throw it from the right position. LAFC toward the 18-yard box. They'll throw it in again toward the 18-yard box. It is in the box and past the goal line. It's going to be a CK. It was lastly knocked out by Real SoCal Black. So here's the set piece try for LAFC. Who's going to take it? Looks like Devin Jack is going to take it on the near side. 0-0 game. Oh, maybe about 7 or 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Devin Jack. Which way will she go with it on this set piece try? She's going to go straight on, and it's knocked out by Graf, and she'll have another try at it. Lowell Graf deciding, hey, you know what? I'm going to get in front of that soccer ball, not allow it to get through. Nice decision. So make it try it again. Of course, at this level, they don't get the ball up in the air too much. There are some teams that can then play that air control and try to flick it on with a header onto the net. And a lot of times they can't quite do it, this age group. So it's a matter of just stepping in front with your feet, intercepting that soccer ball. The throw in now, as they still are in attacking third. It goes out, And now they're going to get a corner kick again. So the third corner kick here, and they've had a throw-in. But Real SoCal Black has been equal to the task defensively. Let's see what they decide to do this time. Is it a short kick?
Hey, focus!
Are they going to try to bend it?
Yeah, move up.
Going to try to bend it. And it does end up to be a save as Chambers goes down to her knees to protect the post and makes the save. So they got a good quality chance on the third try. Askins was trying to get to it. She didn't. Her teammates still tracing after it. Bermudez, and to the near side, goes out of play. Megan Riley for LAFC was chasing it down. Going to be some substitutions before we play on. Number 8's going to come in, Rachel Feingold. Rachel, the daughter of the team administrator, Diane. Try and see what she can do to help out the cause here. Knocked out of play on the near side. And they'll have another chance at it. Again, playing very tall in the space. Playing very well in the space. Only one quality chance here, and they have had that ball in attacking third for a while now. Shows you defensively how well Real SoCal Black has been playing in this game. The Chambers now with the save. But that wasn't really a good quality shot. And goes up in the air, the wind breaking it down. However, they're able to win it and finally push it across midfield.
Outside. Hard, Katie, outside.
Chasing after it is Megan Riley for LAFC. She has it. Try to thread the needle, and let's see what he's going to say. Is it going to be substitutions coming in? And is it going to be a corner kick? I think it is. And no, maybe not. He didn't see it, so it is going to be a goal kick. Number 6 coming in, Eloise Hendricks. A goal kick now as Graff sending it out of her 18-yard box. Getting a strike by Feingold. And Feingold getting it upfield to Mackenzie Hall. Hall on it. Trying to get a through ball that time over to Milana Kasmer, but she didn't get to it. To the far side, Ava Klein trying to keep it in. Can't do it. So LAFC will throw it in. 0-0 match. And the girls under 11 here in the 30th annual NHB Cup. Greg Porter, happy to be with you from the Huntington Beach Sports Complex, along with my cameraman, George Langevin, the man who's been doing it for over a decade and working on 2. You can't get better conditions, maybe a little bit less of the breeze, but the breeze just makes it feel real good in the summertime here in August, Southern California. Going to be substitutions coming in for the blue and black. Coming in now, Madison Rudder, number 11, and also Michaela Bush is coming in. Throw in for LAFC. As trying to chase it down was Megan Riley. And now substitutions for LAFC, as they want to get a fresh player into the contest. I believe that is Treaster, but we'll see. This ball is in toward the 18-yard box. Sloan Assis was trying to get to it, but her teammate gets to it and takes a shot, and a save by Chambers. Dylan Harrow was able to take that shot from long distance And Chambers was able to handle it, though. And here's Catherine Sheehy getting it over to Riley. Megan Riley left footing it. And it goes out of play. Who was it lastly touched off of? It was lastly touched by Real SoCal Black now. Into the 18-yard box. Askins trying to set it up there, and that ball rolled all the way upfield as Dylan Harrow trying to chase it down, and they give way to Real SoCal Black, Michaela Bush. And now here's a ball sent toward the 18-yard box. Coming way off her line is Fernandez. Fernandez driving it, but she has to retreat back, and it's going to be an offside. Or was it a handball? It was a handball.
What do we got, Ralph?
And they might have been offsides also. A handball, though.
I just didn't know if you got that or the offside. Didn't know which one you got. Yeah, I saw it. Good try, Milo. Unlucky, Milo.
Dylan Harrow sets it up.
Wait, look, stop. I got Brooke, I got Laura. Do I really need you there?
0-0 match
White right here.
with a free kick.
Megan.
Setting it up.
Daddy's on her. Why don't you come back? Come back. Come for some space. Come towards the middle here.
LAFC now.
Oh.
Come on, stay, keep it down there, girl.
Going to try to get it upfield again and keep that offensive attack going as they've had most of this second half.
You gotta start passing harder, Michaela. Absolutely. These stop passes are crazy.
To midfield, Graff. Nice touch, but not being able to handle it at that time as she gave it a try was Brooke Stark. And now LAFC now will try to keep that attack going. Lexi Schultz will throw it in. Alexis Schultz. And running back, though, to get it is Brooke Stark. Stark now having a lot of pressure there by Cassandra Bermudez. And a throw in into the 18-yard box. Askins trying to get a strike on it, just couldn't quite do it. At the last moment, that could have been dangerous there. And on the near side, Real SoCal Black knocking it out of play, 0-0. They are being asked here in the second half to play a lot of defense. And they're been up to the task. Schultz back to Nada Martinez, and she's gonna go wide out to her teammate Dopke, and that ball is switched to the far side, looking for Treaster. Had too much pace on it for Alexandra to get to it. So as the throw-in is stolen away, and now that ball rolling all the way down into the box, but no problem for Chambers. And Annie will drive it after a couple of bounces to midfield, and now Real SoCal Black on the near side, knocked out by LAFC. As Sheehy knocking it out. And now Milana Kasmer into the space with a bounce, but LAFC, they have it, but on it there is Kasmer off of a bounce in the box, and off of a bounce a Fernandez save. Mia coming way off the line. She is gambled though, and one time nearly they got behind her. Trying to help reduce the size of the field and keep her teammates pushing forward.
Hey, fight for the ball!
Dylan Harrow, and now on the foot, Megan Demijohn. In the central, Martinez. Her pass intercepted, pushing up nicely into the 18-yard box and past the goal line. And here in this last minute or two, the blue and black trying to continue the pressure now and make the all-white play defense. Martinez with a goal kick, trying to go to the right side. Has it to Askins. Left foots it as she was looking for Sheehy, didn't get to her, taken away. So here's Real SoCal Black on the near side, and it'll be a throw-in by LAFC. Bermudez throws it on the near side, but is intercepted nicely by Casmer there. And now they switch it to the far side. And down to Central. And then they work it out to the wide. Trying to keep it in is Treaster. She does. But that ball was intercepted and pushed out of play by Nikki Volante. Fine job by Nikki. And on the wide. Down to Central. But with a lot of space and time now. Real, SoCal Black, and Casmer just couldn't quite thread the needle that time. And it's going to be a free kick now. Bermudez, recipient of the free kick, and her team. 0-0 is still the score here in this match in the second half. We are definitely about midway through the second half. And on towards getting toward the end of the match, actually. As it has been a good flow by both teams, has made the game go very quickly. And neither team has been able to crack the other team's defense. Alexandra Treaster to Askins on a run now. Askins still on it, but they take it away at the last moment. Beautiful play that time by Eloise Hendricks. Mackenzie Hall to the outside. They seemed like they had a head of steam going that time, and Askins could not make the play around Hendricks. Standing tall into space, and they take away that steam. Here's Martinez, seeming to make a lot of good, smart decisions. Getting it over to Schultz. And over to Bermudez. Brittany Gutierrez. Gutierrez at midfield wants to go out wide to Treaster. Trying to thread it to Askins. And Askins has it on the wide side, but can't control it. So it will be a goal kick. Again, the defenders doing a fine job, not allowing them to turn, not allowing them to have a lot of space to operate and get a good accurate shot on net. Helping out their keeper, Annie Chambers. Time running down in the match. An 18-yard box. Coming up, but Askins trying to get at the last moment and take it away. Big play that time. The top of the box. Treaster chasing it down. So was Hall. They have an opportunity to throw it in. Still 0-0. Who will put one in at the end of this match? Gutierrez, and they do take a shot, but they don't get a good, accurate one. Goes past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick, and it's substitutions now. As head coach Kevin Madden keeps them fresh. Natalie Weinberg coming in now. Rachel Julius into the contest. Michaela Bush keeping them fresh towards the end of the game here. No. Intercepted. And could not. They dispossessed her at the last moment, Megan Riley. But here's another opportunity. To the central now. Gutierrez. To the outside is still possessing the soccer ball. Treaster now with it, and it goes past the end line, or the touch line on the far side, so it'll be a throw-in. And again, they don't allow them the second strike. And if they do, it's not a very good one. The defenders for Real SoCal Black done a great job in this match.
Good throw in, Nick.
After the throw-in. But again, there's still time left in this game. Off of Hendricks into the corner. past the touchline now, and again, going to keep the pressure on is LAFC, using the wind to their advantage here late in the second half, off of a bounce. Askins now gives it over to Treaster, but dispossessed that time. Pushed upfield. However, now to the outside, they have a player with space. A shot on the side by Chambers. Oh, a great save that time. That was ticketed to go inside the near post, and that'll end up as a 0-0 score. Chambers had to make the save with barely any seconds left on the clock, and that kept them with a tie game. Both teams played a great game. We hope you enjoyed all of it here from the Huntington Beach Sports Complex. And even though it ends up in a 0-0 match, it was fun to watch in a girls under 11 bracket. Stick with us. We'll have interviews for those who participated in the game today, and we'll be right back. Greg Porter back here at the Huntington Beach Sports Complex with Real SoCal Black players. And you are?
Milana Casmer.
Okay, Milana, talk a little bit about this game today. It was quite a game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it got really exciting at the end by a save by Annie Chambers, and it was just really fun.
Well, both teams seem to put a lot of pressure on each other, but they both played pretty good defense, so it made it real tough. And you guys showed that, hey, there's no way you're going to let them score either, right?
Yep.
What school you go to?
White Oak Elementary.
Okay, you like that school?
Yep.
All righty, good. You got a favorite subject or teacher over there?
My PE coach.
Okay, and who is he?
Ryan Yeager.
Okay, great, good job. And you are?
Annie Chambers.
Okay, Annie, obviously you're the keeper. You got the different color jersey and everything. Talk a little bit about this game today and obviously that last great save.
It's kind of interesting watching everyone dribble down the side and then knowing if the defenders are going to get the person or not. So they always catch them, so it's kind of fun for me to watch them. And then when they come down like the last ball, it's fun to make the saves because, yeah.
How did you? What did you think on that last play? Did you think the girl was going to take the shot, or was it one of those things that it just surprised you? How was your thinking on the last play?
I thought she was going to take a shot a few minutes before that, and she didn't. So.
Okay, but that time you were ready for her to take the shot, and you knew you had to get to that post, right?
Yeah.
It's a great play, and one of the great saves of all time when it comes to girls your age and your level and everything. And I'll just tell you that. What school you go to?
Sycamore Canyon.
Okay, you like that?
Yes.
Okay. Let me talk to your teammate to the outside, and you are?
Hi. My name is Michaela Bush.
Okay. Talk a little bit about this game, Michaela.
It was hard. We played aggressive. They played aggressive. We did good. Yeah.
All right. Had you guys played them before?
Yeah, but we lost last time, so we felt like we did good this time. But
okay. You showed. What was the score? You remember the score last time when you played?
3-0.
Okay, so you guys played a lot better. Even if it was 2-0, you guys played a lot better because they didn't score anything this time.
Yeah. So.
Okay, what school you go to?
Glenwood Elementary.
Okay, you like that school?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, girls, I'm going to give you guys the floor. You can say one last thing to your parents or anybody watching, and I'm going to just let you guys make the last comment. You want to say hi, or do you want to do a shout out, a cheer, or anything? You guys can do that.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi, Coach. Hi, Dad.
All right. All right. Thanks, girls, and good luck in the future. Some more players from the Real SoCal Soccer Club, and you are?
Ava Klein.
Okay, Ava, talk a little bit about this tournament so far. How's it been for you?
Fun. Tiring.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Pretty exciting game today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So this, by you guys not losing, that assures you to keep playing in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And a chance to win it all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ava. What school you go to?
Stevens Ranch Elementary.
Okay. You like that school? Is it fun?
Kind of.
Okay. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Let me talk to your teammate, and you are?
Natalie Weinberg.
Okay. Natalie, talk a little bit about your performance and your team's performance today in this game.
I thought we played aggressive, and it was really fun.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed watching you guys, and calling the game today. Is there anything that you guys can do better, to try to win this tournament? I'm sure there is. Okay. And just basically putting that ball in the back of the net, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that's what you guys are going to try to do from here on out, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. What school you go to?
George Ellery Hale Middle School.
Okay. Well, that's a bunch of syllables there. Is that a good middle school?
I haven't been there. It's my first year.
Okay, so you're geared to go, huh? All right. Looking forward to it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me talk to your teammate. And you are?
Nicola Volante.
Okay. Talk a little bit about the game today and the tournament for you so far.
I thought we played good both games, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay. Good. Anything that you guys are going to try to do maybe differently?
Maybe talking more and finishing.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. What school you go to?
St. Bernardine.
Okay. You like that school?
Yeah.
Okay, lastly, girls, you guys got the floor. You can say anything, look at the camera, and say the last few words you want to say.
Hola. I like cheese.
There you go. Thanks, girls. Good job. Greg Porter back here with some more Real SoCal Black players, and talk about this game today. And you are?
Madison Rudder.
Okay, Madison, talk about this game.
I think it was really exciting, and I think we played really well, our team and the other team.
Okay. And since you knew them before, there's a little familiarity. You knew what they may try to do, and you guys were ready for it, right?
Yeah. We knew how they kicked, and we knew how strong they were.
Okay. Well, it obviously shows that you guys have gotten better against them, and maybe it'd be time to win some games against them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What school you get to?
I go to Chaminade Middle School.
All right. You like this school?
Well, I haven't been there yet.
Okay. You're going to go? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when does school open up?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right. I'm looking forward to it. Good. All right. Let me find out who you are and you are.
Laurel Graff.
Okay. Laurel, talk about this game today. Talk a little bit about it.
Well, we played really aggressive and passed pretty well. That, pretty much.
Okay. And it seemed like you moved around to different positions later in the game. I mean, you played a sweeper position, but as the game moved on, you pushed up a lot more, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. And that was the thing is that a thing you do maybe in other games also, depending on the opposition?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
So it was just more because you knew how they were going to be today, and your coach wanted to do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Good. Well, that worked. What school you go to?
St. Bernardine's.
Okay. You like that school?
Yeah.
All right. Good. We talked to your teammate outside, and you are?
Megan, Demi John.
Okay. All right, Megan. Talk a little bit about the game today.
We did good.
All right.
We did good.
All right. I think you guys did good, and the only thing was missing was a victory, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that performance is, those are the types that could possibly win you guys another tournament. You guys have been doing that, haven't you?
Yes. I think we're going to do really good.
All righty. What school do you go to, Megan?
Karen Conejo.
Okay. You like that school out there?
Yeah. I've been there since preschool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, girls, you guys got the floor. I'm going to give you the mic. You do a shout out, cheer, whatever you want to do.
Thanks a lot, Milana. You stink!
Oh, let's go.
Betrayed us? Yes, you did! I'm all wet.
Well, that one must do a cheer, girls. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And you are
Rachel Feingold?
okay. I think Coach has had to head for the hills, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he directed that water shower, right?
Definitely.
Well, I tell you what, does that go to the player that played the hardest during the game or something, or is that how he does it?
No, well, not. That was our first time doing it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got a first here. It's not the first of things, but it's a first like that. And, you guys played a great game, though. It was a lot of fun. And, it's too bad you all couldn't get like a Gatorade bath because you guys played a great game. What do you look forward to your teammates in the future?
I look forward to maybe going high silver league.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we did really good this game.
Yeah, I think you guys are not only high silver, and hopefully in the upcoming years you guys can go gold.
Yep.
Okay. What school you go to?
Meadows Elementary.
Okay, it's a good school.
Yes, very good.
All right, good. And you are?
Mackenzie Hall.
Okay. Mackenzie, talk a little bit about this whole game today and the tournament so far.
I think that we both played equally and we had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all really.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What school do you go to?
Meadows Elementary.
All right. Talk about a little, you got a favorite teacher, subject over there?
My favorite subject is math.
Okay.
And I like all of my real teachers.
Okay, good. And let me talk to your teammate to the right of you, and your?
Brooke Stark.
Okay. Brooke, talk about this game today.
It was really fun, and I kind of got nervous in the second half
What made you nervous in the second?
about them scoring because they were really close a couple times.
That's true, but you guys did a fine job of making sure they didn't. And now we got the ice bath, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, it's a lot of fun when you have a good game, isn't it?
Yeah.
All righty. What do you think your teammates can come up with in the future different than that? I mean, that's almost a top performance. Well, what do they have to do?
Finish.
There you go. That's a great answer. What school you go to?
Westlake Hills Elementary.
All right, you like that out there in Westlake?
Mhm.
All right, good. Lastly, girls, I'm going to allow you guys to have the floor. You guys say what you want to say on 3 or whatever.
Hi, Mommy. I'm gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Hi, Mommy.
All right.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Mommy.
Thanks, girls. All righty. And you are?
Eloise Hendricks.
Eloise, talk about this game today in the sense of, maybe, you could have finished, but then, again, they could have finished. Talk a little bit about this game.
Well, we should have done a bit better finishing, and our passing should have been more to our team, not as much their team. But otherwise, I think we did pretty well.
Okay. Well, you definitely did, because you showed them that you can play with them any day, any time, and it's not going to be a loss on you guys' favor. And I think you guys are headed for a victory somewhere down the line. Anything you guys need to do just as hanging out together and trying to win? in this tournament?
Well, we need to make sure, as I said earlier, we do better passing, but just be really aggressive.
Okay. All right. What school you go to?
Flory Academy in Moore Park.
Okay. You like that school over there?
Yeah.
All right. And let me talk to your teammate. You are?
Rachel Julius.
Okay. Rachel, talk about this game today.
Well, I think we played really aggressive. I think we could have done a little bit better on passing and connecting. But other than that, I think we did really well.
Okay. I think you guys did too. Is there anything you'd like to see your teammates come up with in the future of this tournament?
I don't know. I think that maybe we could have, like on offense, we could have got better shots on frame or something like that.
But it's about finishing, right?
Yeah.
All right. But nobody's beating you in this afternoon game, that's for sure. What school you at?
Heschel West Day School?
Okay. You like the school?
Yeah.
All right. Good. And you are?
Katie Sasha.
Okay. Katie, talk about this tournament and this game today.
I think we did really well because last time we lost, but we need to work harder on the shooting and connecting the passes.
Okay. All right. Well, games are won and lost sometimes by, you put out the great effort, but then, they get a lucky shot or whatever and carry them or whatever and that kind of thing. I think you guys covered a lot of bases today and, if you will, in that vernacular. You guys got a long trip home, or you still got a couple more games before you do that, right?
Yeah, 3 or 2.
Okay, good. What school you get?
Kalina Middle School.
Okay, you like this school over there?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you guys the floor. And last thing you want to say to your parents or anybody watching this video.
Let's win.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, girls. Thank you very much, and good luck in the future. We're here with Kevin Madden, who is the head coach of this brilliant ball club, football club, that is. Kevin, talk a little about, the game today.
Well, the game was great. This is a team that already beat us once, 3-0, just about a month ago. Took it to us. We ran out of gas in the last half. They scored them all in the last 5-10 minutes, and we didn't get many scoring chances. The team took it to them today. We got some scoring chances. Defense held up, and I was real happy with the win. Or a tie. It felt like a win, but it was a tie.
Right, yeah.
And this is a silver elite team. We're just a little silver team, so it was a good accomplishment. We're happy. We're happy.
And, of course, somebody gets the water treatment and stuff. What was that?
Well, the girls were kind of being silly there with not saying much, being all quiet. These girls don't stop talking during practice. Here they are, say something. Well, what should I say? Quiet. And Laurel's pretty new to the team, and she talks the most. In a good way, So I just thought, she needed a cooling down.
Well, that was interesting and that was good. I mean, hey, if you can see a coach get a Gatorade bath on a basketball floor, then you definitely can have a water shower out here, right?
That's right. Yeah, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. She's giving me the evil eye, so it's not a good thing, no.
Is there anything that they have to do really? I mean, is this pretty much the peak of their abilities, as far as this tournament's concerned, because they're playing up, that they would have to do in order to win this tournament?
No, we're down here not really to win it. If we win it, that'd been gravy. We're down here to play really hard, tough teams and play well, and we played well all weekend, or all day today. We played really well. It could have been a little bit better in both games. I'm very, very happy with where we got this weekend.
I like your substitution, I like how you run this club, and good luck with them and you in the future.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
Okay.
And as you can see, he's got to get his part of it too, as they go after him. That's what happens. If you start the water on them, they're going to get you. Well, we hope you enjoyed all the action from the Huntington Beach Sports Complex. It's a wrap for us today here at Georgia Landon Video Sports Productions, where it was a 0-0 game, but it was the action in this NHB tournament game, the 30th annual, that was the most special. Take care of yourself. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Remember to save this one on the hard drive.